just wanna rock. I just wanna, I just wanna rock. Body yada yada. Shorty got that body yada yada. Stand on my money, don't know my size. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5.
It's known as one of the loudest stadiums in sports for a reason, and it'll only get louder as the collective 12th man starts cheering for their Seahawks. Welcome to Lumen Field in Seattle. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the New England Patriots and the Seattle Seahawks.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Well, this weather is not cooperating as we're set to go. And we're underway from Seattle. From his own end zone, here we go. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to it.
At their own 18-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He cut, and he's out the clear. At the 20. Touchdown, New England! The Patriots take a 6-0 lead right away. Man, this offensive season has barely begun, and they are already, Brock, celebrating in that end zone. I mean, still basically a full 17 games to go. But so far, so good.
Pay off all of that offseason work. The OTAs, the mini camps, get into preseason, training camp, all of it. You can't do it much better than that.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, it's Rondale Moore. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
This is Walker on 2nd. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Burrow throwing. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. They did him a solid by recovering that, but not helping them with the yards lost afterwards as this play finally comes to an end. 4th down punt from the Seahawks, and that means we're going to see Michael Dixon head on to send it skyward. The return begins on their side of midfield. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Blown back, gets the handoff. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Hits his running back. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back, I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the
From the gun, it's May. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. The running back gets it on the draw. Oh, he drops and cuts it the right sideline. And your next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a New England first down.
If you really study the great teams when it comes to running that play, that draw concept, watch the offensive line's pad level. Those defenders, those linebackers, they're looking for cues and tells. That offensive line gives it away, that play gets hit in the mouth. Instead, those guys sold it just perfectly, and the yards followed.
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he got what he could there. Call it about 4 yards on first down.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Crazy! Crazy! What's that?
Off the play action, May. Ball is caught. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Patriots drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Moore with a return. And that hit is going to freeze him at the spot. He got stuck right at the 20.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready, ready.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And this defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Third down, they need 7. Throw here, third down. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him, and it's 4th down. Seahawks bringing out the punt team. And he drives this into the pouring rain. He has it at the 33. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt.
Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for first and 10. Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. It's 2 in a row. They've got third down now coming up.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over.
Buying some time left. On the run, deep down the... That's complete inside the 35. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Back to the well again. Right into the goal line, and he lost it. It's out. And that should be Seahawks football.
You know, Kate, that's a stop they're going to use as teaching tape for an entire season. Heck, the off-season. Back pressed against their own end zone, making an impact play. No one expected to force a fumble. His effort directly kept points off the scoreboard, and it's that type of effort that coaches want to see from everyone on the field.
60 boxes, 79.
First down throw here from Milroe. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Running left, here's Walker. He's going to go out of bounds up past the 15. A strong 9-yard effort there, Brock, and it brings up 3rd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
About set for the 2nd quarter. Seahawks football here. They'll have an easy 3rd and 1.
60 Eagles, 60, 79 Broncos. Ready to go.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
19, 18.
On first down, they'll run. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain. Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Hold it ready.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Come on. Ready.
Shotgun now for Milroe. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
A 50-yard attempt.
Online, but not enough juice to it. That one falls short. It's no good. And that's going to keep the difference at 14 points.
Kid, I have no idea why I talk about banking so much with deposits and withdrawals. But let me tell you right there, that's a withdrawal of trust. Next time around, on a 4th and 1, probably going to see him go for it.
Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice choke plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Now a give on the counter. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
May now on third down. He rolls to his right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual-threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
We've set it downs from the 37. They'll run here on first down. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Here we go, throw. Hey, what's that?
May now from the gun. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
3rd and long for him here. Throwing to the back of the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
And that is teaching tape right there, Kate, for why you never, ever give up on a play. Looked like a certain touchdown grab until he comes in and knocks the ball free right at the last moment.
The former soccer star, Brandon Aubrey, on now to attempt the field goal. From the right hash, 55 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
More on the return. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Drive begins with a walker run. This is tough running with this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Come on, come on. Hey. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
We'll go play action here. It's Milrow. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Michael Dixon on the punt. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. He's got it. That's going to be a first and more. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
On the Seahawks 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. To throw, here's May. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. It's going to push him back for a second down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Well, that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a long, so it's going to be third down. These guys better change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule. This is the epitome of being off schedule.
So a tough third down upcoming. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lumen Fields coming right up. Here's a nickel look by the Seahawks. Third down. Here he goes. Third and long. Buying some time right. Throwing deep towards the end zone. This is caught near the pylon. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league.
Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. So they sent it to a second set of eyes in New York, and the call on the field is confirmed. They've got a man in motion. They'll try and punch it in. He runs it across. Touchdown! The Patriots boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
That one right down the middle. And the Patriots making a 24-point ball game. Operating now to kick this one away. Moore with a return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
On the return, the Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10. Here's the backup. First throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down up the 28-yard line.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Now looking to throw. Looking downfield, snagged by Arroyo. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
35 on the pickup. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
From the red zone now. And this is going to call incomplete in the end zone. Wanted it all right there. Now they've got to regroup look for second down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Cougar 19.
Trying for it, it's Walker. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Goal to go. It's a pass play. Buys time, rolling right. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal.
Ready. Drop goal 80. Ready.
Here's a throw. Here's a screen out for Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks get their first points of this game just before halftime. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks pull a little closer. It's a 17-point game now. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
35-yard line.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. He's back to throw. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. There's a 44-yard look from the right hash. Oh, looks like the defense got a little too excited there. That's going to be a penalty. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. With only 3 seconds remaining, they're going to bring out that field goal unit. There's a 44-yard look from the right hash. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Moore with a return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10. At their own 23-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. 18 Cardinal.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Hand off to Walker from the gun. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
Seahawks, first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Set. Shut up. 70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
He's going to throw this one. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really had it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Now from the secondary, and it's Rakestraw on the tackle. Third down here, need 8 on the play.
Here we go, Shaq.
They'll air it out on third. It isn't holding up. They're into the drop in. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down.
I can't help but watch these games. It just hear beat your own my head all the time. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. You got to finish. And so many times, Kate, we see in this league, you get a 3-score lead, you let off the gas a little bit defensively, you don't fight to finish, you let the opponent back in. Not with this defense and not with that sack. They are aiming to finish this thing, and with time a-ticking, they may just have done so with that sack.
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes first and 10. Going play action. May. He'll put everything he's got behind it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now it's second down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23. Back to the air. It's May. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't find Brian Thomas Jr. on that throw. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. To the air on third and long. Flush down now to his left. Past the line, he's going to run for it. A gain of 15 there. And the Patriots will have a first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Yep, 45, here we go.
They give it to him again. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
First down throw for May. Headed out right. Couldn't find a completion on first down.
That's That's just a total team effort right there, Kate. Defense was relentless on that play. Some of them chased it from the pocket. The others, well, they took away the easy throwing lane, and it really influenced that incompletion.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Throwing is May. That's incomplete on 2nd down. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
We're good.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Downfield. He's got Hutchinson. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's a New England first down.
A 28-yard gain. First down, New England.
Here's the long one. Oh, he loses the football. But I think a Patriot got on top of that, so they will keep possession. Ooh, let's give him a second there. Give him a sec. I'm going to imagine his heart's probably going, what, 150, 160 beats per minute right now, Brock, after nearly losing that fumble.
Yep, and it wasn't just a ball he dropped there. It was at least 3 points, too. But fortunately, that ball stays with him in the red zone. And now I'm really curious. It's one of those moments, Kate. Will they put the ball back in his hands, trust him again to hold on to it, or maybe go get that touchdown you know he so badly wants?
He's got it over the middle. And how about this, Brock? They gain 11 on 2nd down. Nice work to claw some back. They make it 3rd and short.
Brings up 3rd and
Guys, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And this one had no chance. Hit well behind that line. That brings up 4th down. Moving quickly, trying to get set. He'll go quickly to the right. And that's a quick stop there before he can do anything with it. That tackle forces the turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Get up. 60 Eagles.
Now an inside give to Walker. And he's going to be taken down right as he reaches that 20-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
I'll throw it. Throw left side, caught by Smith and Jigba. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Following that last play, want to keep that pedal down. 1st and 10 from the 45.
Half the 60. Half the 60. 70 range. 70 range.
Dropping back to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Finds him over the middle. And they make the stop, I'm going to say, at about the 37-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
That's Cox. Here's Arroyo. All the way. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum.
And it's no good. We missed the extra points. Rain, slick conditions, maybe making their presence felt as they fail to add another point on. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. They'll run here from the gun. Starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Patriots in possession, and they have set themselves up well to get the win here. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the gun, it's May. Short pass brought in. Escapes the defender. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Patriots will have a 1st down. Blown back, it's the handoff. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Back-to-back. Lost control of another one. Ooh, but I think the Patriots got on top of that one, so they're going to maintain possession. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up. No throw, 3rd and long. Got his man, Thomas has it. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw when you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
He finds Brown right side. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd down now, they need 7. The give now out of the shotgun. And that's good for a few. It brings up 3rd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Another carry for him. Well, he's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on 3rd down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Aubrey puts it through, and then extends their lead to 14.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. A touchdown to field goals, not going to get it done anymore.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. Complete on the slant to Watson. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down.
That's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
Let's go
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Going deep here for the end zone. And he's going to have the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks now within 1 score in the 4th.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Mickey to add the PAT. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Seahawks chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
At their own 17-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, here's May. Finds the in route complete. And this one does not go far. We've got whistles and a timeout call by the defense. 2:07 left to play.
And it's 3rd down.
Six yards to go here. It's 3rd down. Looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Patriots leading by 7.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. May now from the gun. Completes another one to Thomas. And he's halted after about a 6-yard pickup. Stop made at the 36.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. They're going to pass it here. That's his running back, DeAndre Swift. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner at depth of getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, again to Swift. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. And look to throw it. Rolling out to his left. Skips it short of his man. That brings up fourth down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Pulled in at the 20. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Cut out left. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. And they clock it here, 25 seconds remaining. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. To throw. Gets it downfield, on target to Watson. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Time not on their side here as they get set for 1st down. No timeouts remaining either. Here he is to throw. He's got Turner downfield. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. Clock is working against them as they hurry up to the line. One final shot here. And he comes up with it. He went, got it, touchdown. And now they can tie this or go for the win. I still don't think everyone has quite processed that touchdown as time expired, Brock. But they don't have time. They've got to make the biggest decision of the game right now. Do you force overtime or do you go for this win?
Well, you said a key word right there, processed. And this is a process. You spend the week planning it, you got the numbers behind it, but ultimately, Kate, this comes down to gut and feel. I say it every time in these moments. You've had to use the last 4 quarters to make this decision, and it better not have been right in the moment. You better have made it before this drive began.
And he's good on that point after. They elect not to play for the win. They're saying they think they can win it in overtime. And in overtime here, Brock, I know you love this one. A touchdown, no longer an instant victory. No matter the outcome of that opening series, the other side gets the football with a chance to then tie or win it. And if we're tied after those two drives, we'll play on until there's another score or time expires. And there's still something being celebrated by the fans, isn't it, Brock? A coin toss might not decide the game anymore here in overtime. Both sides guaranteed a possession now, even if the first team scores a touchdown. And if we're tied after those two series, it is next score wins. Gotta block that missed kick from their minds and refocus. Still a win to be had as overtime has begun. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys. Not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
60 Eagles.
They'll go play action. Left side, caught by Smith-Njigba. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. A 28-yard pickup there. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
We've set it downs from 37. Walker on first down. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game. Not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bill. All the on TV, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker. So now I'm all in Nico basement, putting working on the phones. Either that or try the money hard to make it pick up. Man, it's 2008, I'm trying to paint the picture. Comeback season in the works, and now I'm thinking bigger. I got
a chance to take the lead and set themselves up for a win. Gotta make this count as they come up on second down. At the sideline, and he's got more. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
You know by now, Kate, what I call that. That's that car wash ball. Just come to life. That's when you throw that ball right through that car wash and you throw it with such velo, it doesn't get wet. It's do it with that kind of accuracy down the field.
And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks pull in front. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively. You know, no sense in piling on. Pretty clear for everybody to see. He knows he should have had that one. Just didn't watch it in the whole way, and it leaves 2 points on the table.
From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Now it's his turn in overtime. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, and so is the defense, and they take him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Never ever a great look when your quarterback's picking himself up a few seconds into a drive. They're going to need a lot more fight on second down, a whole lot of yardage to get this back on track.
So after the sack, here comes 2nd and 11. On play action, here's May. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Let's see what they went with. Third down. Looking to throw it. This is a heater going deep. Oh, big interception here. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Seahawks will get the football right at that 25-yard line following the interception. They've battled each other all game long, Brock, but the coverage, some of the couple of surprises up their sleeve for this QB, stealing possession there with the pick.
And there's always a look or two, Kate, that doesn't get used much during the game, a way to disguise the coverage and trick those QB's eyes into seeing something that wasn't there. What better spot to break that out than right now in overtime? Right here, right now, like Van Halen used to say.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. The Seahawks winners as we say so long from Seattle.